Assalamu alaikum and hello and good day. This is Manuel going live in another episode of Road to Goals. I hope wherever you are tuning in from, you're having a very lovely day. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whichever part of the world you are watching it right now or would be watching later replay. So, if this is the first time you're watching me in social media, then please let me give you a little information about myself. I was born and raised in Bangladesh, where I'm currently located right now. I studied, lived, and worked in Germany and Australia as well. A permanent resident of Australia also. I'm a biologist by profession, a husband, father of a baby girl, and a proud digital business owner. So I help people how to use various social media platforms and be able to run a comfortable business from anywhere in the world. As usual, we organize these sessions to educate you and inspire you about the opportunities that the online space offers, and so that you could leverage it for the betterment of your families. I've got my co-host Brother Amin all the way from Sydney. We have got a distinguished guest, Sister Fartun, all the way from the United States. Sister Fatima, or another co-host from Canada, she couldn't join due to some personal reasons today and sent an apology. So without further ado, I'll now hand it over to Brother Amin. And Assalamu alaikum, brother. How are you doing?
Walaikum salam. Alhamdulillah, brother. Doing good. It's a Sunday morning, so it's starting as a quiet day. So hopefully it remain quieter, inshallah. So thank you for again joining us, all the viewers, and we have a special guest from all the way from the USA as well. So for those who don't know me, my name is Amin Dole. Originally from Sri Lanka, been living in Sydney for the last 12 years with my family. My wife Xenia and I are running, co-owning our global digital business. We are two accountants by profession, work full time, but also we run our digital business on the side as a side hustle with an intention to developing it further and then retiring a bit earlier than we would usually do. So hopefully we can reach that mark in the near future. So today's session is all about our special guest from the USA. Assalamu alaikum, Sister Fatun. Thank you for your time, and can I invite you to give us a brief introduction about yourself, so that we can move on with our today's session. Thank you, Sister Fatun. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you, Brother Amin and Brother Maino. I really appreciate to be here and to be with this journey with my brothers. As I said, my name is Fartun. I am from Minnesota, United States. I am a clinical social worker by professional. Currently, I'm working as a school-based therapist. I'm a mom of a 9-year-old daughter, and I'm also a digital business owner, running this on the side while having my full-time job. Thank you for
Alhamdulillah.
having me. Yeah.
Okay, no, it's our pleasure to have you in today's session. So hopefully, the idea of inviting our fellow business owners is basically to inspire others. There's thousands, if not millions, of people who are wanting to do their own business. They don't know how to do it, where to go to, how to start. So these sessions, inshallah, will inspire those hopeful future business owners to make a decision and join our global platform, which is just grown over the last six-year period. Over to you, Brother Meinl. I'm sure you have a lot of questions as well.
Yeah, and so sister, the first question that comes to my mind that why did you choose to work in an online business like this, and why especially this particular business model? If you could just tell our viewers.
Yeah, I never had a business, either a traditional business or an online business. This is kind of my first venture into the business world. And the reason I joined this business is I came to the United States 17 years ago, this month actually, last month or 17 years ago. When I came here, I had a dream of going to school, graduating from school, and being able to support my family back home. So that's what I did. I went to school, I graduated from college, I did 4 years, and then I started working. My salary was not enough for me to support myself here, my daughter, that I had after I graduated, and also support my family back home. I come from a large family, and all my family is back home in Kenya. So I in 2020, I'm like, this is not okay. I have to do something else. Like, this is not what I wanted to do with my life. I want to be able to support my family back home. I want to be able to pay for my nieces and my nephews' school fees. You know, school fees is expensive in Kenya, and my family depends on me. So I said, I need to do something else. So I didn't think of a business, and I did not have any idea of doing business. What I knew was to go back to school and get a master's degree. So that's what I did. I went back to school, got my master's degree, and then ventured into this another role as a school-based therapist. But still, something was missing. My salary, you know, here expenses is really hard. You guys know, you live in the diaspora, and you know how things are. Everything is expensive, and one person's income is not enough for everything, to cover everything, to cover my rent, my expenses here, and support my family back home. So I was still in the same boat, living paycheck to paycheck again. Even though I did my master's degree, I had student loans now to pay for. And I'm like, whoa, something needs to change again. This is not okay. So that's when I came across this business. Actually, it was introduced to me by a sister that I knew from the school I worked at. And joining this business, I think, is the best decision I've ever made, because now I'm able to earn extra income to support my family back home and also pay my expenses here.
Okay. No, thanks. Thank you so much for sharing that, sister. I think a lot of us, millions of us who are living abroad in a totally, different country from our home countries, can certainly kind of relate to your story, right? It's a story of, all the migrants. Unfortunately, when we migrate from our home countries to another country, the only thing that we bring with ourselves to that country is, whatever the educational qualifications that we
Mhm.
have, a little bit of money we may have saved, which when we convert to the currency that we live in right now, it's not much, right? We can't
Yeah,
take our home, we can't take our vehicles over here. So basically, when you move into a new country, you're starting your life from the bottom, from the zero. So that means
mhm.
you need to work hard towards establishing yourself, buying your first home, and educating your children. And as you quite rightly said, it's very expensive in the countries that we live. And
Mhm.
on top of that, we have the responsibility, moral responsibility, of helping and supporting our family back home as well. So as you quite rightly said, a lot of people are depending on a job. Some people work multiple different jobs, multiple different shifts in order to make ends meet. So that's the exact backdrop that Zine and I were in, and because we wanted to make sure that, okay, we could not spend all our life trying to work and earn money and then pay loans and things like that. We wanted to start our journey and owning something of our own, create that legacy, inshallah, where we can pass on to our children as well. And then, like you, Sisafatin, we did not have any experience at all in starting a business, or doing any business at all. So for a mom like you who has not done any business before, and after joining our global platform, I mean, how was that journey for you? I'm sure you were like, at the start, you were quite nervous, and you didn't know what to do and how everything will turn out. How did you kind of navigate that initial stage, and how did we help you from a global platform perspective?
Yeah, I think the community is what supported me. We have a large community, and we have people from all over the world. We have a lot of Muslim brothers and sisters who look like me. And I was really nervous coming into this because I was not a social media person. I wear
Mhm.
the hijab, so I was shy. And I'm like, how am I going to expose myself to the public while I'm wearing the hijab? I don't want people to see me here, right? I had Facebook for a couple of years, but all I used Facebook was for just to post pictures of family weddings or celebrations or things like that. But I was like, I didn't even have my personal profile. I did not have my own picture up until I started this business. That's how
Okay.
shy I was, because
Mm.
I had no confidence of exposing myself. But coming into this business, I gained like a lot of knowledge, personal growth. I have seen sisters who look like me sisters who wear the niqab and who wears the hijab and are doing well in this business. And I think that is what boosted my confidence, being in a global community where everyone has the same goal of growing their own business. But at first, I was really nervous when I started.
Okay. No, thanks so much for sharing your insight, Brother Minor. Over to you.
Yeah, thank you very much for your insights, sister. It's a very inspiring story, and obviously it is common for the migrants, the story that you shared. Yes, we have got people from all over the world, all backgrounds, and even as you said, sisters wearing niqab doing the business. Okay, the next question that I would ask, that a lot of people ask actually, what is this business all about? I mean, we would also give some insight into that. What is this business all about, and what do we have to do to earn money? Because people want to earn money from social media. And how could they do it lawfully? Then the other question is it lawful, our business? So this is the question is, what do they have to do? What is this business all about? What do they have to do? And is this business legit? Please, sister, over to you, and then we will add some.
Yeah, this is a business in, like, it's a complete package where you join the business and you become part of a global community, right? And all you have to do, we don't have to sell anything. We don't do any selling. We have an office, a back end office that takes care of all the selling and all those things. We don't do any of those. We provide trainings. We have masterminds to support you every week, twice a week. We have a coach and a mentor. That's, I think, what sets apart our business from other businesses, to support you throughout the journey. And the other question was, so going back to that, the first question is, um, what we do is the marketing. We do only the marketing piece. We don't do the sales or all that. And through our effort, we get paid commissions. That's how we make money, right? And if it is legitimate, yes, this is a registered business in the US, in Canada, in Australia, in about 23 countries all over the world, right? So here at the US, we receive tax credits at the end of the year. There's a document called 1099. That's what we get to file our taxes, and that shows you that this is a legitimate business. For someone like me, I am a licensed clinical social worker, so I can't go into something that's not legitimate because I'll lose my licensure, right? So I had to be really careful and do my research and find out if this business is actually legitimate. That's how I joined. And that's what I can tell everybody, that this is a legitimate business that is registered with all the countries we are from.
Great. Thank you, Sister
Yes,
Fatin. I think, yeah, I think, Brother
yes,
Minor, I
brother,
think a lot
brother.
of people,
Sure,
yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of people, when we come out in the social media and hold have these interviews and visiting our business pages, they really want to know what exactly you guys are doing, right? So if someone's asked me the same question, picture yourself as someone who wants to do a business, maybe an online business, but you have no prior experience. You don't have all that, the knowledge to how to set up a business from ground, from zero to wherever you want to run. And then you don't know how to promote your business through social media marketing or any other methods. You don't know anything about it. And you don't know what kind of sales funnels you need to have. You don't know what kind of the kind of a software you need to have. How do you set up yourself to be able to promote your business on different social media platforms? If you're someone like that, have no knowledge, do not know where to start, what to do, which product to choose, which software is needed, which sales funnels is required, which email marketing system that you should have. Our global community has exactly everything packaged into one platform, right? It is already said, it's been running for the last 6 years, and it has been been developed over the 6 years time. I mean, when we started 6 years ago versus where we are right now, it's vastly developed as we gather more experience, and as we have more people from all over the place joining us, we've developed it and made it better and better and better. So if you're someone new person joining our global community, what you basically do, are joining with a platform that is already running successfully. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to do a lot of things yourself. Almost 80% of the stuff is already set it up, right? What we help people by new business owners, is set up the business and then go through the process step by step and help them set it up and to be able to run it themselves. They add the flavor, their personal touch into the business, which they will own. Make no mistake, you are not working for someone else, you're working for yourself. That means you decide what you want to invest on, you decide how much effort you want to put, you decide what you want to do. The decision is up to you, right? If you're a business owner, so you're not working for someone else, you're working for yourself. So this is a real business, and most importantly, we come out there in the open, in the social media. People will see us directly or indirectly from our social media. So therefore there's no need for us to hide behind a screen or a fancy corporate name. Business is real and legitimate. That's why we are representing ourselves in the personal capacity. So we don't have to hide. We don't have to hide ourselves, say that, oh, we will we will scam someone and run away. I have been in the business for almost now 4 years now, but the minor has been there for some time. There's, 100 and more than 160,000 people from around the world are part of our global business, and we are expanding more and more and more, and things are getting more exciting by the day. So this is an open invitation to everyone. Like Sister Fatun, take that first step. Don't be scared. you know you will learn something, and then if it is not for you, it's not for you. You can make the decision of um, you know looking for some other opportunity. But if you make the decision to be part of our global opportunity and start that business owner journey, we will be there to help you every step of the way, right? So that's my key message to everyone else. And we have thousands and thousands of ladies who are doing it, as Sister Fatun said. Sisters in hijab, sisters in niqab, sisters who've never done a job, never done a business. They're staying at home moms, but they're successfully running the business thanks to our global platform, where it's easy to learn and set up step by step. We have all the video instructions where people can watch and follow and set up the business. So it's an open invitation to everyone. Be inspired by people like Sister Fatima as well. We start the journey. Let's see how we go, inshallah. I mean, we can help anyone who's seeking our help in this regard.
Yeah, thank you, brother. So most of the people from my side is that most of the people, they want to start an online business and they have the end goal, that is they want to earn money. So they want to start an online business, they want to earn money, but they don't know the process in the middle. What is the process in the middle? And even before starting the process is required. So here in this business, I mean, the brother and sister has explained it just from my side a little bit, that you don't have to do anything extraordinary here. You can be just who you are from whatever background you come from. You can do the business. Everything is provided to you. The only thing you'll be doing is marketing in your social media platform, in your chosen platform. Your marketing effort can be tracked by you. It is tracked by our system. And based on your marketing effort, if a sales is closed, then you get very attractive commission. Overall, it's an affiliate sort of business model where you earn as an affiliate. I mean, in a commission. And as Mr. Farkin pointed out, this is a taxable business. You pay taxes. We pay taxes as per the laws of the land we live in. So therefore, this is a completely lawful and legit business. And as Brother Amin said, this is the reason why we show our face, because we have nothing to hide. So that's the point, because uh, since it is lawful, since it is legit, we do not, I mean, I know people do online business where they don't even have profile picture, and I don't know what kind of business they're doing. But what I mean, we share our many of our personal life stories as well, because this is the business that is as per the law of the land that we live in. So, Sister Fatima, we are almost at the end of the session. Could you just give some final words for our viewers to take action?
Yes, I will encourage everyone who is watching us or who is going to watch us to watch our free webinar to get the information, to learn about what we are doing in depth. And that's the first step. It's free information. It doesn't hurt. All you need to do is just register with your email and your name. That's all you need for the first time. And then you find out what is all this business about. You watch the free webinar, you reach out to us, we answer your questions, we go to the next step, which is paying $149. That's also refundable if you choose to not go forward with the business. So I encourage everyone to check us out, ask us questions, register for our free webinar to find out more about the business.
Few words from your side, Brother Amin, and then I'll wrap up the session.
Yeah, thank you, Sister Fatun, joining us. Even though you are very busy, we know you mentioned that you are also, nursing an injury as well, and we are really appreciative of your gesture to join us. Brother Manu, it's very simple. All three of us and hundreds of people who've joined our interviews, the live sessions, we join the business the same way, right? The first step is registering ourselves, watching the webinar, and understanding what involves starting a business. How much does it basically cost to start a business everywhere else, and how we can help people, just $449, how we can get them help start that journey, and what kind of support that we give. And on top of that, in the webinar we also share some success stories from people just like us, different people from different areas. I mean, it's very easy to connect with them and share the thoughts, or connect them, in the sense from a level where, like, they're people just like us, not extraordinary people, just like us, who've started their journey, and they are going through their business journey as well. So what we do is to inspire people to start their journey. And I wanted to tell people this, introducing people or registering people is not, it's not about we earn money by registering and collecting email and things like that. We, all of us, are bound by safeguarding the privacy of all those people who register with us, and getting people to pay $149 and joining. That is not also part of our, that's not how we earn the income as well. The $149 goes into a lot of things, like running the webinars and helping people in future, the mentoring and the coaching, and also setting up your own personal website, business website, and all that is, that includes everything, including of the all the platform software, and then all that is required, right? So I encourage people again to take the step, watch the webinar, go through it, and talk to us, whoever your mentor is, get more information and make an informed decision. Give the start, don't look at the end before even you start, right? It's a step by step process. A lot of there on the internet, there's a lot of people who always spread negative stuff. um, if you listen to people who spread the negative stuff, you are just basically, not helping yourself and not your family, because those
Mhm.
guys are not going to help you anyway. So you have to help yourself, make that decision, and have a positive mindset. If you're open to learning a new thing, if you're open to dedicating some time and effort, then you're almost there. You are there to start your business owner journey. So with that, thank you, Brother Maimel, and thank you, Sister Fatima, as well. I invite everyone to join one of our free online webinars and start their journey. See how it goes. I mean, who knows? Watching that webinar might, be the best thing that they do.
Mhm.
Yes, thank you very much, Sister Fatim, for your time, and Brother Amin as well. So I'll now wrap up the session. So, viewers, I hope that you found value in this session and a lot of information. We can talk only this much because we can go on and go on. So the webinar is a bit longer. It has been designed in a way so that you get the information that you're looking for, right? We get so many inquiries, so many messages. We can give some basic information by typing or maybe a short call. But the point is, it is very important to watch the webinar, because otherwise we wouldn't be fair to give you the information that you are seeking. Actually, it is beyond our capacity. We cannot talk to everybody like half an hour or 1 hour and tell everything in detail. So again, stressing the fact that you need to watch the webinar like we did. We watched the webinar. We wanted to change. As I said, whether you start the business or not, that's another scenario, but you still learn a lot what is involved in an online business. Listen, this is at the end of the day business. If you would be starting a business yourself, there would be a lot of work that is involved. Okay, we didn't want to go through that pain, and that's why we chose this easier platform. While still the work is involved, while still the work is involved, while still managing people, managing goods, managing, I mean, what's called the tools, technology, software, a lot of things. The management is still involved, but we just manage ourselves. We just manage our business ourselves. That the only the little part of it. We don't manage the whole thing ourselves. So, and that's what made life easier. And that's the reason why people from across all backgrounds. I mean, you see, sister from a clinician, a therapist, brother Amin is an accountant. I myself a biologist. There we have interviewed in this platform people from lawyer. I mean, what's called the researcher. We also have army people from army, people
And
from
the
who are
doctors as
cops.
well.
I
Yeah.
mean, you can name it. Yeah, doctors, engineers, and so on and so forth. People, why? Because everybody has that need. That's the point. We all have good degrees. I mean, that's the point. At least the three of us, we have got good degrees. But the point is, having a degree doesn't mean that you have a secured life. You earn a certain amount of money, but that's what you do, living paycheck to paycheck. Even if you purchase a home, you have to take care of the mortgage throughout your life. So if you want to just get that stress out of the way, you need extra income, and that extra income has to be flexible enough so that you can do it in addition to the other commitments you have, that is managing family or your full-time job. And this is what we can do. We can do this business in addition to our own commitment and from anywhere in the world. I started it from Australia. Now I'm doing from my home country, Bangladesh. When I go back to Australia, I'd be able to do it from there again. So how we all started? We all started by watching the free webinar, which takes place at 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which is 11 a.m. AEST on Wednesdays and Fridays. That's three different links. You can go either of these, register with your name and email. Watch the live webinar if you can. If you can't join the live session, then please watch the replay in your own time. After watching the webinar, do your research. We'd be then more than happy to help. And as the sister already pointed out, I'd just like to add what comes after that. There is a fee that we charge, 149 US dollar. That comes with 30-day refund policy. This is going to eventually cover your lifetime training, mentoring, coaching, your website building cost, weekly masterminds. We'll be send more information about our company, our compensation plan, and you get access to our 164K plus members Facebook multicultural group as well. You'll see a lot more results, income, and much more information about the business. And then within the 30 days, after knowing everything, if you think this is something for you, proceed. If you think this is not for you, you just ask for the refund and we'll refund the money. So, and as I said, show ourselves here to help you, to guide you. Okay, so take the next step and we'll be more than happy to help. So that's what I'm going to leave for today. Wherever you are, stay safe and stay blessed. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Take care, everyone.
Thank you for having us.